Hey everyone, it's Lisa. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little treat holder. I was just in the craft room trying to figure out some type of project to work on using my heart-shaped treat cups, and the reason why is because I recently put in an order and I got a bunch of items that were on clearance, and the heart treat cups are on clearance right now. They are 59 cents a box, and you get 12 in a box. So I have quite a few. I definitely need to use them, right? So and you can, if you have a demonstrator, talk to them and they will tell you about the clearance rack that we have at Stampin' Up! If you don't already know about it. And of course, if you don't have a demonstrator, you can go to my site, which is www.lmdstampin.stampinup.net, and you can go to Shop Now and look for the clearance rack, and you will see quite a few items there, and they add new items all the time, so check it out. Anyway, so like I said, I was trying to figure out something to do with the treat cup, and I looked at a few projects online, and they were cute and everything, but I kind of wanted to come up with my own thing. So this is what I came up with, and hopefully I can make this a short video. I'm going to try to do it without having to edit, but who knows. I'll give you a bit of a close-up on there. So what I use for this project, I have designer series paper from Twitter Paid It, and I have the treat cups, as I've already said. I'm using the Framelits Hearts collection. Oh, let me zoom out. I always forget to do that. I am also using some items from our spring catalog. The Artisan Embellishment Kit comes with really pretty little things. So I'm using a flower and one of the tickets. Let's see. And then I'm also using one of our antique brads. Love, love, love those. So I'm going to use this one. And then a couple of punches. The heart punch and the 3/4 inch circle punch. And then I need my piercing tool for my brad. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut out everything so to kind of keep this brief, and I think a lot of you know how to use the Big Shot. If not, I have other videos showing that, and there's many people on YouTube that demonstrate how to use the Big Shot. So I have the largest frame here, which is scalloped, and I cut that out twice. What I used here, this is the backing from some of our designer series paper, so it's like chipboard. So I just wanted to make my background piece sturdier, so I'm going to adhere that. So my other heart, I used that chipboard again to cut that out. You don't have to use that for this heart. You could just use your cardstock, but I had some left over, so I went ahead and cut that out. And with the designer series paper, what I did is I punched out my heart first with my punch, and then I centered the little framelit, and then I cut that, which gave me this piece right here. That. And then I have this extra piece just to do something else with. On this card, I actually used some of our red glimmer paper. Very pretty. Okay, so what I need to do first is get some adhesive around this top layer. You know what, before I do that, I'm going to decide where I want my hole. So want it about there. So that's why I need a hole on my bottom piece. Now I'm going to put my adhesive on. I want this all the way around. And then I'm going to put that over my treat cup. Press that down. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to set that aside for now because I want to put this piece together. I want to make sure the adhesive goes all the way to the edges because I don't want that layer to come up. Oh, just ran out. I may be editing this after all, or I don't know. Now at this point you could ink these edges and they'd probably look quite nice, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and put that down like that. I'm going to get, let me put some adhesive on here. Oops, let me get another refill. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm going to put adhesive on this bottom layer. Okay, so before I add that on there, I'm going to put in a few treats. For this one, I used Red Hots, but I'm going to use some jelly beans on this one. I have no idea if I'm going to actually like this combination of, I'm going to take those out of there. I'm trying to get a different color like red or white. I think I will add these cherry sours. Now the cup, you don't want it to be overfilled, obviously. Yes, I'm eating on camera. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm going to line this up perfectly. Okay. There you go. And I'm going to lay this on top before I flip that over. And that's what I was afraid of. I didn't line my paper up perfectly, but oh well. Those colors aren't too bad, I guess. I'm going to decide about where I want my heart. So I'm thinking, I mean, as you can see on this one's kind of wonky off to the side. I kind of wanted it like that. I could have it go more like that if I wanted to, or like that, doesn't matter. But I didn't want it centered. I could center it like this. But I don't think I will. I'm going to kind of put it like that. Okay. I gotta find somewhere to put this candy. So I went off camera to put the candy away in my mouth. So I'm going to get my mat here, my piercing mat, and my piercing tool. You know what, maybe I will center this one. Okay, so plan B. I'm going to center that right there, I guess. Hope I like it when it's all said and done. I don't usually do all this. Well, I feel like I've said that before. I don't usually figure stuff out while I'm on camera. I like to do it ahead of time when it takes up a lot of time and editing when you do it, you know, on camera. So let's see. Might put that like that. Get my flower. Want it there or there. I don't know. Maybe there. That'll work, I guess. I'm just going to wrap the stem around my piercing tool. Make it a little curly. You could cut that off if you didn't want it on there. Oops. I didn't put my... There we go. Doesn't want to let go. I'm gonna, since this is already a little distressed, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it off just with my nails. And already this video is taking longer than I wanted it to. Hopefully you're not too bored and you'll actually like this project when I'm all done. Okay, I actually want this raised up. So I'm going to go ahead and close my brad. So I'm going to show you this way. So if I open it, there's my hole and I can get my candy out. And this is just a little adhesive. I gotta get the adhesive remover and get rid of all that. Okay. I'm going to use a Stampin' Dimensional to put that on. As soon as I figure out what I did with them. I'm just going to put it there. Okay, you know what, I'm just going to do it that way. I'm going to use my Crystal Effects. Oops. Hope that I remember how I want that on there. Just going to hold it. And do the same thing with this one. If you were making this, you could also use your hot glue gun, of course, which is faster and less messy. Oh no, I made a mess. See, none of that happened off camera. It only happened just for you, special for you. Well, there it is. We'll just leave it like that. I would have liked to have gotten different colors in there. More like that. There is red and white jelly beans in that bag. They just didn't want to come out for me. But that's okay. So there are my two treat cup projects. So my camera just ran out of memory. Anyway, I don't even know what I was saying before it cut off, but here are my 2 hearts. There's one thing I want to make note of. Don't overfill your treat cup. What you want it to do is lie flat on your back card. I'm pretty sure these won't fall out, but I would prefer that to be flat. I did overstuff that a bit with the jelly beans. So yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this project, and I look forward to being with you again. Thanks for watching.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it about a place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the